Welcome, Monarch Nation, to another edition of Wake Up with Wilder, our weekly look back at the football game, forward at what's next for the ODU football program with head football coach Bobby Wilder. Coach, a trip to Virginia Tech in Blacksburg. Second time the Monarchs has headed down there. What a different ball game this time was.
Yeah, it was, Ted. I was really pleased with how hard we played and how well we competed. The goal was to go there and win. It wasn't just to make it a game, and we were disappointed we didn't win. There weren't any smiles or high fives in the locker room after because the players felt like they put themselves in a position to win the game. A couple critical things we've got to work on, which we will, is our pass game, getting the balls down the field a little more, getting some explosives, and then defensively third down. Other than those two scenarios, Ted, I felt like we played a real good football game.
What can you teach in January, February, March through fall camp that keeps a team from folding their tent when they're down 24-3? In the second half?
That's the thing I've been pleased with through the first 2 weeks, whether it's the adversity we've created for ourselves or the other teams having success by executing. We've competed for 4 quarters, and you mentioned we got down in this game late in the third. 24-3, we responded. We go 75 yards and score, make it 24-10. Defense gets a stop. 8 plays, 75 yards. Now it's 24-17 with 13 to go. And what I'm excited about with them is they understand the mindset, Ted, of playing the next play. No matter what happens in the game, good or bad, we've got to go out and play the next play. And we've got some real good unity on this team. The offensive guys are behind the defense, vice versa. And I felt that in the second half. There was never a moment where we thought we were out of the game, and we just kept playing hard. And when we executed better, Ted, in the third and fourth quarter, I mentioned to you on our interview on the anatomy of a play, our defense held them to 50 yards, 2 turnovers in the fourth quarter. That's winning football.
When you think about certain games that you'd love to throw out, certain plays you'd love to throw out, after you pull within 24-17, the kickoff is a short one and they take advantage.
Yeah, that was unfortunate because the previous kick in the third quarter into the wind, Brad blasted into the end zone. He just mishit the ball, and the ball ends up a little bit offline, but we've still got to cover it. And give a lot of credit to Tech. They saw how hard we squeezed. They set up a field return. They blocked it beautifully. Love to have that one back because we had all the momentum at that point. And as Coach Blackwell said, even with them getting the ball down on our 15, we've got to force field goal. We can't give up a touchdown there.
Now, when you think about corrections, explosive plays on offense, separation from the wide receivers, how do you work on that? How do you get better at that?
That's timing. That's the last thing to come with an offense is the vertical pass game or getting the ball down the field. Now, last year we were so good at it because that's what we did. We didn't run the ball last year with any success. And you look at this football game, Ted, how we ran the football. We rushed for 240 yards. Before you minus the sacks, it was around 240 yards. Boston College didn't do that last week. You don't see that against a Virginia Tech defense. And our running backs, Lala Davis and Keyshawn Strong, 19 carries for 133 yards, just those 2. You throw in what Stone Smart did. You throw in the jet sweeps. And we've got 9 guys now with the ability to run the football. So we'll keep building on that. The next thing to come is the play action pass off the run game, and we had some things there Saturday. We've just got to practice it more. We're a young football team with 2 games. We practice that, get better. That's going to be a great complement to our run game.
Monarchs now 1-1 on the season. A bye week before going to Virginia for the first time ever in a couple of weeks. Bye week missions.
Well, number one thing is we went through everything yesterday on Sunday. We reviewed the video. We went out on the field. We walked through all the corrections because our players, they need to keep learning. We played 62 guys Saturday, and with 14 new starters and 23 guys that never played before Old Dominion, they need all that. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is just we're focusing on academics, making sure we're locked in, getting off to a great start to the semester. We'll practice Thursday and Friday hard, Ted, Thursday and Friday morning, and that'll be some of Old Dominion, getting ourselves better, but predominantly focus on UVA. We get a couple extra practices against them. They've got a big one Saturday night with Florida State, so that they're not thinking about us, but we're going to be working hard on them. And then, as you know, it's right back into game week. Here we go.
Might be a bye week in terms of no game, but no bye week when it comes to work for the ODU football team. Coach, enjoy the week.
We will. We'll get better, Ted.
There you go. The latest edition of Wake Up with Wilder here on Monarch Media.